Hello everyone, this is Briarsenal, and welcome to Sid Meiers Pirates. This is one of those other fun games that I played when I was a kid, and I figured I would share with you all. So, we are just going to play it, sit back and listen, and it began with a celebration. Indebted for a year to the Marquis de Montalban, which is a complicated name, a family's prosperity was soon to be restored. Their fleet was due to arrive on the morrow, carrying both their hopes and their salvation. But the celebration was befouled by an unwelcome guest. The Marquis himself arrived bearing ill tidings. The fleet had been lost, and the debt had come due. The family's property was seized, and they were pressed into bondage. But one of them would not be a slave. And then he just kind of, lets you go here as you just kind of run away. One of my slaves escaped. And so it was that the brave young scion escaped his family's fate, swearing to save them and one day avenge the Marquis' foul deed. "10 years later, now grown to his full measure, the young adventurer began his quest to find his family and restore their fortune. And here we are. Seeking passage to the New World, you inquire at a public house. If ye be looking for passage to the Americas, ye can sign up here. I don't know why a normal bartender is speaking like a pirate, but we can make our name Jeff. Perfect. I need to sign aboard a crew, so I can be sign with the French, the Spanish, the Dutch, or the English. We'll just go with the English. When I was a kid, I thought this was picking your language, but it's not. Welcome, Mr. Jeff. We sail with the tide. But just my first name. Not anymore. The captain drove the Crip and her crew to breaking. I forgot to read the first part. Ooh. You're fine. Pushed beyond all decency, the crew mutinies because the main character was bitch slapped. What were you shooting at? Oh no, he's going to aim another cannonball, but he hasn't moved the cannon at all. Alright. We got him, though. It's good. Free and under full sail, the ship and its crew are at your command. You make your way into the Carribean. A fortune to be had. A family to rescue. Revenge to be served. Your destiny awaits you. We'll save our family. Don't worry, guys. We got this. We are the best pirates. Alright. We made our way into Port Royal. So, in towns, you can consult with the shipwright. So, we'll do that here. Look, there's an upgrade we can purchase. And we'll purchase it. And bam. Upgrading the ship has never been easier, folks. We'll trade with the merchant. Let's see. We have food for 5 months. And we have 8 cannons and he has none for sale. But our ship can hold a few more, so we'll have to get some later. Let's visit the tavern here. A mysterious traveler offers to sell you a ruby ring. Jeff! This will help you win the heart of the governor's daughter and can be yours for only 800 gold pieces. Unfortunately, we only have 100. Shame. Jean Lafitte, the fourth most notorious pirate in the Caribbean, sails out of the pirate haven La Ville du Traiteur, near the city of Nassau. He's known to carry over 5,200 gold doubloons. And he is north. Good to know. The shipwright and Leo gang can upgrade your ship with bronze cannon if you like. That's fantastic. And we can pick up more crew. Welcome aboard, lads. And then we'll talk to the governor. By the way, every single governor looks like this. Every single one in the game. Maybe in real life too. You may be interested to know that we are at war with the evil Spanish. I am pleased to offer a letter of marque which authorizes you to plunder and sink the ships of our enemies. As this map will show, the nearest enemy city is the Spanish city of Santiago, which lies a short distance to the northeast. Indeed. It's right there on the map. Wow. In fact, a juicy Spanish coastal bark was seen this morning headed in that direction. Good day, Mr. Jeff. Alright. So, just so you guys know, I have nothing against the Spanish. However, in this game, the Spanish Empire is at its greatest high during the Golden Age of Pirates, and it is most profitable to attack the Spanish. And all of your enemies also sail under the Spanish flag for whatever reason, for the most part. So we're definitely going to be not as kind as real life us would be to our good Spanish folks. Alright. Fire the cannon. I play this with the keyboard relatively exclusively. I will, of course, be dueling with the mouse because my keyboard is not set up like traditional keyboards usually are. They're going to let us get real close and shoot the cannons, aren't they? Nope. Alright. Time to duel. See? He's so slow. We're so full of energy. And we just knocked him overboard just like that. So also, fun thing about this game. You and the captain are the only people that really matter. You can be outnumbered 200 to 1, and as long as you beat their captain in a duel, everybody surrenders. It is fantastic. We will take everything because we are greedy. Alright. Now I know there's a Spanish port city that we can go up to in the northeast, but we're not going to do that yet. We are going to head up here to this little pirate place and see what other stuff we can get. So, to give you a quick rundown of how this game works. These are all the points you can get for completing things in the game. You can get points for accumulating wealth. Wealth is measured in gold and in acres of land that can be distributed by various people by various governors. They will grant you territory for being a really fantastic guy. You can get ranks for serving the different factions that are involved in the Caribbean. By defeating the top 10 pirates, which, by the way, you start out at number 10. Jeff is one of the most feared pirates of the Seven Seas, I will have you know. And we will start taking on the big names here soon. By finding the buried treasure of each of the pirate captains is a point. Retrieving and saving each of your lost relatives counts for points. Finding the lost cities of the Aztecs is worth points. Romancing governors' daughters is worth 10 points. And then taking down the villain, Marquis de Montalban, is worth 10 points. So you want to have as many points as possible to essentially take care of that. So we're going to recruit more men. We learned where Jean Lafitte's treasure is for only 200 gold. Search northwest of Santiago. We might as well do that soon. Jeff, you may be interested to know that he has a low slash dueling skill, which means he specializes in that downward attack that we all seen earlier. Anything here? If we sell that ship, we have to dump cargo. Let's not do that until we have already sold our cargo. What about now? Sure. We'll dump 9 things of cargo to acquire another ship. That's completely fine. Alright. We have money now. And now we know that northwest of Santiago is a treasure. So, let's go find it. Alright. We're going to sail up here. Santiago does not appear to be entirely well defended. We may actually lay siege to that here in a bit to get some fine money out of it. But right now we'll take on this guy here. Ooh, he's out of range. Alright. We'll have to hold and see if we can angle the wind to catch him, because he looks like he is trying to run from us. Also, I did not know this when I was younger and playing this game, but this thing that we're doing with the wind, where we are moving back and forth, is an actual sailing technique. And I do like that it was actually incorporated into the game to work properly. And there they tried to injure our sails, but that's okay. Alright. See? Easy peasy. I wish I could have set this game to a higher difficulty, but apparently what I have learned is on the first time playing through, it will set you at the lowest difficulty. So I do apologize that I'm not giving myself more of a challenge. I may do a run later in the future where I fully take on everything. Alright, word of my activity spreads quickly. The English are very pleased with me. I am glad to hear it, boys. Alright, but northwest of Santiago, there's supposedly some good stuff. So, why don't we anchor up here? And run up here and find out where this treasure is, huh? So, how this works is you will go to various land masses where you believe treasure to be had at. And the maps will tell you approximately where they are. And all you have to do is find landmarks and match them up and do a little bit of meandering. But hopefully, you should be able to find things pretty easily. Okay, so that's Hangman's Rock. Is Hangman's Rock on here? No, it's Thunder Shallows. Northwest, we were told. So it could be a little bit more this way. And as we see there, an entire month passed. Time passes very quickly when you are on land. Searching for buried treasure, and if you do not find it quickly, it is very bad for crew morale. So what we're going to do is just return to the ship. We're going to move all the way, we're going to just sail up until we find what we're looking for. Ah, I see what I did. I went northeast instead of northwest because I'm dumb, but that happens. So, for all of you who just yelled at me, thank you so much, but I couldn't hear you. If you maybe have yelled a bit louder, I might have been able to tell. But I am going to catch the wind and ride with it here. Try to catch as quickly as I can. And here we are. There's Thunder Shallows. So, knowing where Thunder Shallows is, we should be able to find the rest of the, No, I'm the captain. Look at me. I'm the captain now. Alright. And look. Here are some landmarks already. Alright, so We are in between a stone head, looks like 2 trees with a skeleton, and a geyser. There's the geyser. So we're looking to head in this direction, away from Thunder Shallows. And let's see. So there's the Incan Temple, which means we're heading in the right direction. There's a deserted house. And I believe there was a, Indian totem pole. And there's the treasure over there. Do you see it? That little mound of dirt with the skulls nearby. We're gonna go dig it up and really tick off the pirate that owns that treasure. So, go digging, boys. A few hours of digging uncovers John Lafitte's buried treasure worth 7,000 gold pieces. And bam, we got a fame point for that. And our crew is very happy with the fact that we are making good money. Because once you're done making money, you split it all with your crew. And then you take a portion of it as captain. So they are very happy, obviously, to be making good money. It's a good way to keep morale up, is to just make sure that coin keeps flooding in, and quickly. People will get tired of the old coin, and will be wondering when new one starts coming in. And look, there's Jean Lafitte. So I think we are going to engage. Yeah, he has double the amount of guns that we have, which is crazy. But luckily we can just outmaneuver him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's get in close. Alright. And there he is. And there we go. The most conveniently cut rope. Really, we weren't even aiming for him with that sword throw. It was just the rope. We would have actually been surprised had he not moved and just been skewered on the end of our blade. The sordid career of the 4th most notorious pirate has come to an end. And bam. And yeah, I'm sure the Spanish governor would love to talk to me and give me a promotion the next time I'm in town. Especially because I've been sinking all of his ships. Alright. And let's see. So at this point, right now, what we're looking for are leads on our family. We're looking to make as much money as we possibly can, and we are looking on upgrading our flagship. So I'm going to go ahead and see what we can do about some of those things here. We will stop by. We'll stop by here with the French. Make our way to Florida Keys. Alright, we want to repair our ship. We don't want to get rid of things yet. We'll sell them at the merchant. We personally only need 12 guns on our main ship, and that's all I care about. Alright, what you got? Ooh. See, I don't know how to say these names properly, so I'm going to say El Olonais, but I don't think that's it. his treasure is to the north of Florida Keys, which is perfect. It doesn't really have a lot of detail here, but hopefully we can find that one pretty nice since, you know, it's right up north. I have no idea why this guy is actually, you know, not going after the treasure himself because it's so close, but hey, we'll take it. And we'll talk to the governor here. My dear Mr. Jeff, please come in. You may be interested to know that we are at war with the evil Spanish and the greedy Dutch. I understand that you recently defeated the notorious pirate Jean Lafitte, and you captured a pirate brig. Excellent. The king will be pleased. In recognition of your service to the French crown, I am pleased to promote you to the rank of captain. Congratulations. As a result, crew recruiting will be easier in French ports. The governor's attractive daughter enters the room. My Mr. Jeff, you are quite a handsome young ruffian. Perhaps when you have achieved the rank of colonel, you could escort me to the grand ball. And that's how that works, apparently. Apparently, governors are completely fine with their daughters just going with the first pirate that happens to walk through the door. And do not be fooled. I know that it could be said that I could be acting as a privateer, but I am very clearly flying a pirate flag. Very clearly. So we're going to go up here and see if we can find another buried treasure, because why not? If we can find 2 during this episode, that might give you guys a false representation of what this game is like. However, I am also okay with that. Because, my gosh, let the treasure flow. And there it is. Just sitting there. I didn't even have to consult the map this time. It could actually be seen from the coast, which if you're a pirate, I would recommend not burying your treasure that way. In fact, I would never recommend burying your treasure. The probability is way too high that somebody will find it after you're killed and you won't get to enjoy your money, but whatever. Few hours of digging uncovers Elolani's treasure worth 5,000 gold pieces. So see, we are racking up money like crazy. And with that, we have ticked off another pirate, so we're just going to go take him out too. Why not? Alright. He should be around the area of his port, which, as far as I'm able to tell, is, yeah, Port Cache. Yep, he is up here taking the heck out of a Spanish vessel. You no good treasure stealer. Ah, that's okay. We'll take you down. It's not stealing if it's not yours anymore. That's not true, but you know, it's fine. And there he is. By the way, we do this every time we fight a legendary person. We're always sitting at the top of the mast. Every time. Alright, swing at me. Come on, old man. See, he moves too slow. Too slow. And the game does actually work on aging systems, so the more you age, the slower you get over time. I think it actually goes off of the ages of these actual pirates in order to calculate that, which is kind of a neat little tidbit, you know. Maybe it's incredibly obvious that a pirate shouldn't be moving that fast if he's like, you know, 80 years old or something at the time. Maybe we're just one of the few people to not be immediately intimidated by their flag. Alright. Now, just so you know, whenever you get onto land and then approach a city, it will offer you to attack the town. We're not going to do so yet, obviously. But, just so you know, it's there. Oh! Another... Wow. By the way, this is set up on, like, pretty much a random generator, so it's nice to know that all these treasure maps are just floating around. Very... Oh. And they're right near Dagger Reef, too. We were just up there. Jack Rackham sails near the fortress, near Nassau, which is actually a little bit south of here. We will upgrade our ship. We will sell things. Like I said, we only need 12. And if you pay attention to trading prices, you can actually make a good bit of money as a trader in this game, but I don't because I am a pirate. And arg. My dear Mr. Jeff, please come in. As you know, we're at war with evil Spanish. I understand that recently you defeated the notorious pirate Elonai and captured a pirate brigantine. Excellent. The king will be pleased. In recognition to your service, we are now captains of the English as well. And we have 350 acres on the outskirts of town. And another daughter wants to dance with us when we become important. So, actually, we will probably end this episode off with capturing a third treasure chest of loot and taking down another top pirate, which I promise you all of these episodes will not be like that. A, because there are not that many, important pirates, and B, because, I don't want to have all of the episodes be like that. So maybe in future episodes we may just kind of like avoid taking on the pirates. But I don't know how I want to do that yet. Oh, and look, there it is. As long as you're seeing landmarks, there's usually something around, so you just kind of have to look around and find it. And there we go. Dig it up, boys. Like, in theory, I could have stumbled around and found that when I found the other one, but if you take too much long, it's not worth it. And bam, we got 2,000 from Jack Rackham's horde. And let's just head down there now and take care of him. We have gotten some fine upgrades for our ship, which is important. Our crew's very happy. We have a lot of money. And I think that's going to be his port up there. Quiet, I'm the captain. I am the captain. Alright. We'll head up here to Nassau. And isn't this the one? We'll take a look here. Yep, the fortress. It's right up ahead here. And there he is. He just sailed out of port. Oh, no, he didn't. Nope. Never mind. I forget. They have the little, like, they have the little, I'm trying to think, ribbons tied to the top of their ships. That way you'll kind of know it's them. It's one of the good ways of knowing. Just like we have a ribbon tied to the top of our ship to signify that we are incredible, even though we started out with the ribbon and did nothing to earn it. Hit him with a full broadside to weaken his crew, and now we're going to take him down. And bam, we have another one taken down. Always a fun time, Mr. Rackham, but the ocean is that way. Welcome to the crew. And he is down as well. So far we have found out absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing in terms of, oh, pirate raiders. Well, we can't have them raiding the British. Now, just to let you know, defeating pirates is not profitable at all, but everybody likes you for it. Even if you've been at war with them for a bit. So, like, You sink some Spanish ships, they still look upon it favorably when you take out another pirate. Also, they use very similar models for most of the things in this game, so that guy is going to look like the Marquis. But don't worry, guys. We didn't just stumble across him. Alright. And we have taken care of a pirate threat. We'll sit over here, lean over the railing and laugh because it's silly that he jumped in the ocean. He'll drown out there or be eaten by sharks. And those ships were allowed to arrive in port. Sometimes allowing ships to arrive in ports like that will actually upgrade the town and make it more profitable for either raiding in the future or make it more defendable to be able to defend a raid. Sometimes both. So let's talk to the governor here. And bam, we are promoted to major already. We should be able to do a lot more later on. If people ask me to, if that guy asks me to tell him about a place or asks for me to listen while he talks about a trip, that's only really useful if you're role-playing a merchant in this game. It's not something that I do. It's quiet. Bronze cannon. Neat. Alright. And anything we need to sell with the merchant? So many things. Go ahead and sell all of those. Alright, perfect. We sold the proper amount of things. And that is where we are going to end this episode off. Thank you all so much for tuning in. This has been Briarsenal, and I hope you all have a great and wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one.